Hi, welcome everyone to Nikki Loves Books. Nikki here, and why the heck am I wearing sunglasses inside, you may ask, and it is because I have an epic migraine today. This migraine is awful, and I really debated doing this video, but I like doing this video with you guys, so I did still want to do the unboxing video, but just realized I'm going to be doing it with sunglasses on to help deal with the light, and I really apologize if I'm not talking very loudly this time like I normally do either, but it's just been a day. But it is very exciting that we got our January OwlCrate box finally. So this box was a little late, but nothing terrible. It's still January. So I'm very excited to have this. So here is the first art print for OwlCrate in 2023. It's cute. I still miss the characters. So if you guys have seen some of my past videos, I think it changed in 2022, if I'm not mistaken. But prior to that, they had artwork that had, little characters, and it wasn't characters from books. It was art with some characters that enacted a scene, and I just really liked the art style. So our theme for our OwlCrate box in January is Courting the Fae. I'm going to keep this art print handy because it does include all the descriptions of our items in this box. And everyone, I just realized this is literally the first OwlCrate box in 2023. This is so exciting. It will be interesting to see if they announce anything or have any items that they're going to do a series of this year. So they usually always do something like that. And I can already say that they will have something that's going to come in every single box. So it says Treasured Tomes. It's a limited edition pin collection, and it says 1 of 12. So this will be the collection of art and animal pins for 2023. Okay. I would be so much more animated if it wasn't for my migraine, because this is the coolest enamel pin ever. I should have taken the hint because it said Treasured Tomes, which tomes, books. These enamel pins are books that then open. And I think this is the coolest enamel pin I've ever received in my life. So this is based on the Folk of the Air series, so the Cruel Prince. Introducing our 2023 enamel pin collection, Treasured Tomes. Each month's box will include a book-styled pin featuring in-universe references to many beloved books and fandoms, all designed by @NoOneDesigns and conceptualized by Tess Motovich at Paperback Bones. To start off the collection, we've included an officially licensed Cruel Prince pin featuring our favorite Jude and Carden moments. So again, let's look at that inside. I'm in love with this. So I have never been crazy about enamel pins. They were cute. Some of them I kept, but a lot of them I just gave away. But this year, I am keeping these. I have read the Folk of the Air series, and I really enjoyed it. I will say it was really slow for me to get into that series. Like the Cruel Prince, which is book 1. I didn't even think I was going to continue the series until the end of book 1. I was really hesitant. I wasn't really enjoying book 1, but after book 1, I liked it. Okay, next item we have is this, which I don't know what this is, but it got a bird. It could be a crow. Maybe it's a raven. I don't know. One of those two birds. And there's a quote on the back. Everyone in the forest waited with an indrawn breath, waiting for the taste of autumn. Beautiful quote, but I don't recognize it. And it's not a keychain. It's... Oh, okay. It's measuring tape. So you pulled it out, and I don't know how to get it. Oh, okay. So you can squeeze the middle, and then it will draw right back in. That is cool. Measuring tape's helpful. Designed by Nerdy Ink, this tape measure features a quote and a gorgeous design inspired by an enchantment of ravens. Perfect for making human crafts and for journeys across Fey kingdoms. Okay, so Raven. Oh, my husband's going to be so pissed. So this is the next thing we have in the box, which is a box, but it says Floral and Fey travel mug. And that is why my husband's going to be pissed. He says we have too many mugs, and I say we have too many boring mugs. He likes the boring mugs that came with our dinner set. I don't like them. I've never liked them. I like having the mugs from OwlCrate and Bookish Box. And he doesn't like them because they don't match and they're weird. And I just kind of want to tell him he can put his mug somewhere else. And specifically, this is a travel mug. And I have one just like it that I've already gotten from OwlCrate. I want to say like 2 years ago, they did a collection of seasonal mugs, and for the autumn one, they did the travel mug. And let's see if I can do it. My nails are really fragile right now because I just peeled off my fake nails. I don't want to break my natural nail. Sam's gonna be so annoyed. The travel mug that I already have from OwlCrate that's identical to this, just obviously with a different design, and it's really pretty. It's one of Sam's least favorite. Like, he gets so annoyed. Like, he's just like, they're big, they're bulky, they have multiple wires, they get in the way. I love these. So I'm keeping it. So check out this beautiful design. And it says, what is this quote? Fear is a seed, my love. It can grow from pain or anger, or it can grow from something else. Hope, love. I want to say this is like silicone. I found out the hard way. Do be careful on what's on your lips when you use this, because lipstick and lip gloss can really kind of be a bitch to get it off this material, which sucks. Only downside, but like I said, love this. Trying to blend in with the human crowd? Need your daily dose of caffeine on hand? Carry this Fortuna Sworn inspired travel mug with you as you look for lost siblings and accept bargains from dreamy Fey strangers. This glorious floral design has been created with love by Amy Mack Illustration and is officially licensed. Fortuna Sworn I have not read. I do believe I ordered a special edition of that book. I'll have to double check. There's so many special editions that I bought and have not received yet. Okay, next item seems to be a tote bag. That is what I'm going to guess. And I believe it is. And it's very pretty. So this is inspired by the Folk in the Air series also. So it kind of goes with our enamel pin. I've received so many tote bags because of OwlCrate and Bookish Box. And it's a good thing and a bad thing. Transport yourself to the shifting aisles of Elfheim with this Cruel Prince inspired tote bag, which has been designed with love by Tess Motovich at Paperback Bones. This tote bag is officially licensed and is the perfect size for carrying books on fairy tales and Fey lore. That is the wonderful thing about tote bags. They can be your book bags. Next item we have is in this box, and it says on the back, Court of Dreams display board. This is probably inspired by a Court of Thorns and Roses. Okay, so this is cool. So it's a display board, and it also includes a blank one so you can write notes on it. And these do light up. Add a bit of light into your life with this, a Court of Dreams display board, officially licensed and inspired by a Court of Thorns and Roses. Wolf and Bear Cone have created beautiful designs that are featured on the wooden stands in the first acrylic board. The second acrylic board has been left blank for artistic and or writing purposes. So they are easily swappable. So you take that out, put that in, voila. So that was all the bookmarks that we got this month in OwlCrate, and I'm having a hard time picking my favorite this month. The enamel pen I think is so cool. Love my travel mug. I like the light display. I also like the tote bag. Main event here, what I look most forward to is the book. And this month we have The Buried and the Bound by Rochelle Hassan. Our book selection this month is a contemporary fantasy debut featuring monsters, magic, and mayhem, in addition to a heartwarming story about love and agency. In The Buried and the Bound, the world of the Fae and other magical creatures overlaps with that of the mortal world, creating chaos and havoc when conflicts arise. Our protagonist, Aziza, is the only hedge witch in Blackthorn, Massachusetts, and spends much of her time keeping the peace. However, when a dark and sinister force awakens in the depths of the woods, Aziza finds herself forging new friendships in unlikely places. Our signed edition includes an exclusive cover created by @Rhymesy and designed by @Lichen and Limestone. Flip over the dust jacket and you will find gorgeous artwork illustrated by @Nina Sky as a reversible dusk jacket. You'll also find exclusive foil stamps on the hardcover case created by Tess Motovich at Paperback Bones, as well as stunning end pages illustrated by Akbel Shear. Author Rochelle Hassan has written an author letter just for our subscribers as well, which is bound into the book. I do like that. We've also included exclusive bonus content featuring an additional scene set after the book. Make sure you scan the QR code included on the card to access it. I am really hoping that they will be doing the author levers bound into the book moving forward. I think it's just a cooler idea, and then we're not left with a loose leaf author letter just hanging out in the world. Just include it in the book. Before we call it quits and I move on to trying to edit this video, we do need to go over to the newsletter and then also look at the sneak peek for next month. So here's our OwlCrate newsletter for January 2023. OwlCrate is still doing the small, tiny interview with the author of the book that month. Wonderful. They're also including a look at the original cover versus the OwlCrate exclusive. And I really, really like the OwlCrate exclusive. I think it just looks prettier and more enticing. The next page in the newsletter historically has always been something fun, sometimes usually a game or like a quiz or something. This month they include a artwork, so behind the scenes on making an artwork. There's also recommendations if you end up liking the book of the month. So if you end up liking The Buried and the Bound, they recommend The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, which again, that is the first book in the Folk of the Air series, and I have mixed feelings about the first book, but overall I enjoyed the series. They also recommend Rosemary and Roe by, I'm going to say Shannon McGuire. I want to say Shannon McGuire, but that is the most interesting way I've ever seen Shannon spelled. And then they also recommend The Iron King by Julie Kogawa. I have not read that book specifically by that author, but I have read that author and I generally enjoy her. We also have a small interview with the vendor, and it looks like this is the illustrator who did the end pages. They then include the information about the Owl Babble, which is just a longer interview with the author, which is held online, and then also information about the photo challenge if you ever choose to do so. And I can never keep track of the dates and don't do it. I am so happy to show you guys that they're still doing Spotify playlists. So OwlCrate has been doing Spotify playlists, usually inspired by the theme of that month or the book. And I've just always loved it. I'm always down to hear new music and be introduced to new songs and bands that I didn't know about. The last piece of the newsletter is them just highlighting other books that came out this month that they're excited for. These books include Song of Silver Flame Like Night by Amelie Wen Zhao, Stolen Air by Holly Black, Unseelie by Valencia Houseman, City of Nightmares by Rebecca Schaefer, and Hellbent by Lee Bardugo. So that is it for our OwlCrate newsletter. And our theme for next month, Magic and Mischief. So this is the February OwlCrate box theme, Magic and Mischief. And it says every February box will include a cozy blanket designed by Forensic and Flowers. I'm very excited about this. So I'm hoping all of you will join me for our Magic and Mischief box next month. Thank you so much for being here. And if you want to join in the future, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much, everyone. And thank you for putting up with me being a little wacky and off today. Much love.